New details tonight shedding light on how law enforcement missed an opportunity to make contact with the Lewiston mass shooter weeks before he opened fire. For the first time, Sagadahoc Sheriff Joel Mary is speaking on camera. He spoke with our Zach Merchant today. Zach, what did he say?
We talked about a lot today, in particular about how Maine's yellow flag law works. It's designed as a tool to help law enforcement get guns away from people who might be a danger to themselves or others. But in Robert Card's case, that did not happen, even though the Sagadahoc Sheriff's Office was repeatedly warned Card could be dangerous. In May, Card's family told the Sheriff's Office they worried Card was paranoid and he was hearing voices. A Sheriff's Office report from the time warns that Card had access to 10 to 15 guns. In September, another report obtained by CENTER Maine reveals that the Army Reserve asked the Sheriff's Office to check on Card after he made threats to shoot up a Saco military base. Also last month, the deputy twice knocked on Card's door. On one visit, his car was parked outside and the deputy thought he heard someone inside, but when nobody opened up, deputies left without ever making contact with Card. Maine's yellow flag law relies on law enforcement officers placing suspects into protective custody, but that never happened here. Weeks later, the man deputies were sent to check on committed the worst mass shooting in state history. Why wasn't Robert Card taken into protective custody?
Yeah, I'm not sure Robert Card wouldn't have been taken in protective custody if we'd made contact with him.
Why is that?
We would, based on the information we had, we would have been able to do an assessment on him. We weren't able to do that, so we had to rely on whatever else we could, and that was that communication with the family and with the guard unit for those who knew him, who may be in contact with them.
We asked the sheriff why deputies couldn't have just waited outside Card's house and contacted him when he left. The sheriff's answer coming up tonight on CENTER Maine at 6.
Zach, thank you for that. Now, the sheriff did add that he believes his deputies acted appropriately and followed protocol. He also said his heart breaks for the victims and their loved ones.